Alright, can you hear me alright? Ooh, that is very loud. How does that sound? I'm still spiking it. That's interesting. And... sorry guys, I'm trying to...
There we go.
How does this sound then? Is this about right?
You sound perfectly. The game might be a little bit loud, but at the same time it's not getting in the way of your voice. I'd say bump it down to about 80. There we go.
Gotta do one more thing real quick. Keybinds.
Oh, I love the beans.
Alright, there we go. I was setting up a secondary push-to-talk button since I don't usually use a mouse button for mine.
Oh, that explains it.
So yeah, this is reminiscent of the original gate of entry, but it's not. So I'm not actually sure where they need to go at this point, because normally there would be a treasure chest in this room that has a health up, and a couple of other goodies here. Got the Holy Grail pretty early on, and I'm wondering if I'm not supposed to use the Holy Grail real quick to trigger something. Oh, hey, and there's an animation for it now.
Question is also, have they added more... how far in the first game would you have been with where you're at now?
If you know where to go, not very. Holy Grail is usually one of the first things you want to kind of speedrun for. Just
but if you don't know where to go, it might take a while whilst you are guided to it.
Yeah, kinda. It's an interesting thing, because the original Holy Grail, you had to understand that the map loops. So even though it's on a 2D plane, if you go far enough right, you'll end up on the left kind of thing in some areas. And the Gate of Entry is one of them.
And now it's a display piece.
And Zelpud continues to be a weirdo.
Oh, really?
Oh, hey, Shiso gets angry at you for not,
Buying things.
yeah. That's a reference to the first game, too.
To break your ass. Ah.
And I don't remember if that... because these aren't strictly humans. Zelpud's not human, for example.
What are they like? Spirits of the area or?
No, they're predecessors. Spoilers, by the way, for the first game, for anybody that hasn't played a... 10-year-old game at this point?
And to be fair, I take it they were trying to suggest it at the spots with the 6 statues of the races.
Pretty much, yeah. We're the 7th or 8th, I don't remember which, it's been a long time.
The text started going on about how they thought there were 6 races, so...
You know what? That's a good point. I didn't actually read what was on the damn tablet. Because that was a puzzle in one of the original games. You actually had to read the tablets on one of them, I think? I don't remember if that's the original or the remake, though.
I was about to say, haven't they been trying to tell with every single mention of the hand scanner that any archaeologist needs to read the tablets?
Yeah, well, I've been reading the tablets, it's just not the save tablets.
But you can read those as actual tablets and not just save.
I just did. I don't know how
Fancy.
Alright, so please use respectful silence, which means probably don't whip the damn thing, because it's probably going to electrocute you.
Try it.
So there was a puzzle in the first game that you had to pray under a Eye of Horus, and I'm wondering if this is a similar puzzle. And I get the feeling this game is going to go out of its way to screw with people like me who remember a lot of the puzzles of the original, to a degree.
Well, it seemed to be packed full of references to the first game without quite leaning on it.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I gotta talk to some... Like, there's triggers all over the place that need to be hit first, and... Yeah, she's definitely more agile than La-Mulana was. Okay, so where it's saying it records text, I think that means that I can use it to take notes instead of writing shit down like I did in the original.
I wonder if it's making notes or the game actually is making notes for you.
So you see that ladder there? There used to be an alternate way down the ruins through there. Because you get up on the top of the cliffside, and there was stuff up there that you needed to do. That's actually where the shell horn was originally, too.
It looks like you're meant to come from above almost, or that they need to finish construction.
First hand puzzle's gonna be figuring out what I'm remembering wrong. Oh, you know what? Because I've been looking for normal ladders and not these ladders. I wonder. Yeah, that used to be a grail point right there. That's kind of weird that they... Well, it's not surprising that Zelp put his own shit there, but...
Listen, clearly Cell did all the adventuring.
So he wants me to go to the Mausoleum of the Giants, which is down this way normally. You know what? Yep, that's exactly what I was missing. That's a ladder.
Doesn't mean there were ladders outside you missed, or...
No, that's why I came back through. There's probably a couple of others I missed, but this game's a Metroidvania. A very hard one, but it's a Metroidvania. Oh, it doesn't play one of my favorite songs in the game! It's still playing the entry gate stuff instead of the Mausoleum of the Giant theme.
Maybe you got a boss fight somewhere.
Oh, the original boss fight, you had to whip the mask off the skeleton, or out the giant and reveal the skeleton beneath, so there's that.
Also, not gonna lie, looking at this place, I can kinda see how this would actually be a pretty profitable tourist trap.
Other than the, you know, multiple death traps and everything. That, to be fair, I think La-Mulana, like, I guess they're going with the idea that La-Mulana's either triggered them all or they've triggered them all, one of the two.
That and you've been asked to take care of all the bats and the like.
I will say one thing I kind of want to do is go figure out how to get to the Temple of the Sun so that I can get the dagger back, but I get the feeling it might not be there anymore, so...
Or that might take a little while. Also, not sure if La-Mulana left any of the treasures behind.
Well, he carried a lot of them out, but... Alright, I can't jump over there. Wonder if the tablet that says, hey, don't read this more than once... Oh! So here's the day, night, night, moon, and sun puzzle where you had to jump on it and get it to rotate to certain areas to make the giants do certain things. Because you would, some giants would fall down and reveal part of the story of what happened to the giants. And you'd find out who the traitor was, and that's the boss fight, is the traitor's corpse, I guess? Like, I kind of want to do a stream of that one, but it's been so long I'd be stumbling around blind trying to remember. Oh yeah, see, Tablet Ahead is cursed. It said those who dare to read it twice will meet misfortune, so that joke is still here. So what would they do let you get to it. So this is how you turn on hard mode. In the original one, I think it made enemies take more damage, or take less damage and deal more damage. Or it changed certain traps up. I don't remember exactly what it changed. I'm not gonna mess with it because it's a La-Mulana. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a blind run in a La-Mulana game. I don't need it to be harder already. And so we've got one of the giants here. I have no idea what giant this is. Oh, Zebu. Alright, I was gonna say, I have no idea what giant that's supposed to be. That's Mother in the background, which is interesting. Spoiler for the first game, blah blah blah. I feel bad, but there's not that many people watching, and...
Question is how many would have been considering playing the first one anyway. Because I feel like watching this, it's making me more interested in seeing the first one, even with all the spoilers.
Well, the big advantage of the first game isn't the plot. The plot's interesting enough that it's kind of neat. But you're playing the first one because it's a legitimately difficult Metroidvania with interesting puzzle ideas. And sometimes bad puzzle ideas, but we're not going to get into that.
And not to mention, with all these spoilers, if you go back to the first one, you'd have a lot of these moments, oh yeah, that's what this was talking about. Like, say, for example, people keep recommending to play Dark Souls starting with 3 and ending with 1.
I don't know if you'd want to do that. 3's kind of, or 1's kind of terrible. Okay, so they call him Futo now instead of just Foot. That's a change. Okay, so... Probably. So here they're talking that they were trying to get into space. They weren't trying to get into space themselves, they were trying to launch Mother into space.
And why do they want Mother Box in space?
Alright, if you're wondering why I'm teabagging the guy's foot, in the original game, one of the, at the base of foot, you put a pedal, one of the weights down, and it would give you a health up, so seeing if the puzzle was still there. I'm pretty sure it was the giant on the right. This guy right here was kind of an interesting one. In the original game, that puzzle I mentioned earlier, you would cause him to fall down, and that's actually how you got access to a ladder. In the remake, it was also a way for the game to accidentally kill you. So, I mean, take that as you will. I know that the remake intentionally screwed with people like me that had played the original. Yeah, see, there was a weight that went here too, I think.
See, to me that just makes it more interesting, because that means it's kinda got extra replay value.
No, the remake was very good. I actually thought it was an improvement over the original game. The original game was pretty good, and the original game is free, so I mean, take that as you will. But it... to
say if you've got Steam descriptions to put a link to the free version in there.
I don't have that yet, I don't think, but... honestly, just Google for the MSX La-Mulana, because it's based on the old MSX computer, so... really, really old school, like, pre-NES graphics. So the, guy pointing... see, that's interesting. They maintained some of it, but not all of it. There was a pot here that I'm crouching at that you could teleport around with, using, and that's what that giant is pointing for.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine them having had an easy time to move the giants around.
So... maybe I should have bought, maybe I should have bought shurikens. Alright, so I probably gotta whip him in the head. Or the skull.
Hey, you got a fox unicorn.
Yeah, I have no idea what this thing is supposed to be. You can probably Google his name and find out what mythology he's based on, because part of the point of this game is that all mythologies are tied to this area.
Do you even have his name?
What's that?
Do we actually have his name?
It popped up originally there, I just didn't grab it. You can probably scroll back and find it.
Sakit?
Yeah. And apparently it was a squirrel, not a fox.
And apparently it's also a knife.
Gate of Guidance, so pass through there and head towards the Gate of Illusion. That's interesting there, too. So the Gate of Illusion was interesting. When you first get there, it's actually one of my favorite songs because it's such a discordant song. When you first get there, it's the Garden of Eden, and everything looks calm and peaceful, and it's playing this kind of calming music. And you eventually dispel the illusion, and it plays this horror music. Like, it literally opens with a scream, and like the statues in the background are bleeding, and everything's all horrific looking, and
Start to realize it was all an illusion.
yep, it's Gate of Illusions, so. And this is one of the entrances to the Gate of Illusion, so that's not surprising, but what is surprising is it used to be that you had to so they're keeping the doors unlocked, because originally you had to unlock them. I think the only backside area that you could get to is the Temple of the Moon by knowing where to jump without unlocking everything, because there's actually a proper door to the Temple of the Moon. But you didn't learn about the backside areas until you got to basically until you did that. Oops. I'm terrible at whipping while trying to talk because my chat button's bad. I should probably set it to. I should probably set it to just open talk, but I've got like AC running and I don't want to.
Deafen people.
Yeah. And I've got like a knee-jerk reaction to people not using push to talk. So hey.
I'm just fascinated by the wall faces being so happy.
Sorry, I was yelling at somebody. And I don't know who Phobos is supposed to be. Like, he's one of the four philosophers, I just don't remember which one he was. I honestly, like, I know who they are, I just don't remember who they are.
I don't know either, but I do want their headset.
But the defeat of the entity known as the Mother, that's kind of oversimplifying the point of killing the... Alright, yeah, whatever.
People can find the old game.
Alright, so yeah, the Mother was the progenitor of all the races. She was trying to leave the planet. And when it became clear that she couldn't leave the planet and she was going to wipe out all life on the planet again, Zelpid calls Lameza in, and you kill Mother, because that was the nicer thing to do than leaving her trapped here. Also, you know, destroying all the other races, so.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, so they're actually talking about it here.
So they don't oversimplify it.
And so we sought death for the Mother who had continually destroyed each generation of her children. Children refer to the various races, blah blah blah. Okay, that's interesting, because they didn't actually fully confirm that. The Tree of Life spawns mudmen, like clay figures, and they walk around and they're a pain in the ass, but... Anyway. And this statue was part of a puzzle... that you had to freeze time in order to complete. And if you had the bracelet that lets you destroy pots in one go, it was a lot easier too. Fuck, kick the statue! And you're just like, yeah, whatever, shit broke.
Priceless ancient history. Inspiration.
See, in the original, in those microchips that are loaded with data, they were MSX cartridges. So you'd actually gather like Castlevania and crap like that, so that you could power up your whip. Also, he's upset that we broke his statue, so oops.
To be fair, wasn't there... What did the stats scheme look like? Something memory?
Yeah, something like that. And apparently we're actually in the opening of Spelunky there. Is it going to spit us out? Oh, no, that's actually not. Just going to rotate and spit us into the dungeon. Alright. The 0th body, the 9th spirit.
So now the game is actually finally started.
Yeah, let's see if they maintain the spike behavior from the first game. I'm going to walk right into one right away. Okay, so they did. The idea is that you... Ooh! And we're already off in our first puzzle. Why do I get the feeling that's going to kill me if I step on it? I know why. It's a La-Mulana game, and everything kills you. Wait.
Well, you did get a text message. What do the text messages say?
I just hacked your tablet so we can communicate. Alright, yeah, whatever, dude. It's also kind of nice hearing non-remix music. I am really disappointed that the Mausoleum of Giants music wasn't playing. I honestly like that music. I just heard that sound. What broke?
Have you actually bought the soundtrack, or?
No, it's in the game files.
Oh, that's a little bit of a bad design choice, I suppose, but it is also a thing you can buy on Steam.
Huh. So the implication here is that... Well, yeah, you can read it. I'm not going to explain shit. This is all new, so I don't actually have too much insight into it. What the hell was that?
Well, thank you, tour guide.
Hey, we're not in the place I know about.
Well, do you have any explanation about these monsters? Like the weird space hopper or the winged bunny?
Alright, hey, no, I don't, but apparently we can look at them now. That
Sorry, it's Cavana.
So this right here is a reference, kind of a reference to the first game. There's a few places you could get stuck if you didn't have the Holy Grail, which kind of goes back to any kind of run of the game usually involves grabbing the Holy Grail as quickly as possible.
And honestly, the post reminds me a lot of Metroid as well.
Alright, let's take a look around. Yeah, this feels like a cover, like... Oop, alright. Because I've got a feeling that's either going to blow up in my face or...
Why are the angry Indian Pikachu stomping around?
I don't know.
Like, how do you say Pikachu in an Indian accent?
I'm not gonna bother trying. Oh, hey, there's a... So, fun fact, some of those pedestals will actually... Alright. Alright then.
What's that little whistle?
The whistle is the horn that I picked up earlier. That tells you when you've completed a puzzle. It'll also play the failure music. God damn it. I gotta keep doing that, aren't I?
Also, that spike is actually fairly cleverly placed.
Alright, and there's the Grail point, so we definitely want to grab that. So the reason you want to read it is because I think you have to read it in order to actually teleport to it, not just save at it. I'm pretty sure that was the behavior in 1, like I said, it's been a while. This eyeball right here, I know exactly what it means, and I'm not going to test it, because I don't feel like having to go heal myself after. If I whip this right here, it's going to shock me. It's the Eye of Judgment or something like that? I don't remember what it's called. Eye of something.
So
oh yeah, Divine Eye. Well, so for the Divine Wrath of the Eye, so the game even tells you that...
Go on.
No, it's just the game kind of took some of the mystery of, oops, I hurt myself here, but whatever.
Who knows, it might need more of it later. Or they don't show it to you in hard mode.
So this is interesting. That means there's a trap up above. And what do we get? Oh, the shuriken, right away. Alright. I'm actually kind of enjoying this intro song. Round sigil thing that you need something to run it with. Oh! I see it. Alright, they're talking about the... up here. I don't know which one this one is going to be. I don't remember what they are. It was, conception, birth, life, and death in the original game. So they didn't... That was dumb. Alright.
I would have no way of translating any of that.
Yeah, I don't remember which ones are which. So we got a segment now, so that's interesting. Well, I tried. That is a very loud piece of terrain.
Oh, it's a little bit of water.
No, well, I guess that is a water wheel, but... Nope, alright, I can't make that jump quite yet. I don't know if it's just because I'm not fast enough or what. And away we go. Alright.
I feel like it was just not pointed far enough up, and there you go.
God has looked upon those wielding power and wept those. They looked upon those wielding weapons too and wept. So, you know what? I wonder. Oop, no. All right. Well, there you go. There's what it looks like when you whip the... I didn't realize that whole statue was part of it. So... there's two options. Either got to get through this room without attacking anything, or we've got to get through this room with killing everything. Would be my guess, just because the way the wording is. I wonder if I'm supposed to put that fire out.
But how would you put the fire out exactly?
When the goddesses weep, the spring shall run dry, mark the beginning of the end, so yeah, I probably do need to make them cry.
And what kinds of goddesses were there?
Alright, so there's the first death trap.
That's weird, I feel like there should be a mechanism here. Well then! That could have ended horribly.
If you wonder why I always seem to run away from pedestals after I open them, that's why! Yeah, that was not good. Alright. And this is probably poison water still. This is Verdandi. Alright, yep, still can't swim. Alright. Supposedly you could also play as La-Mesa in this one, I thought. So I'm kind of curious how they're going to do that. Oh, they actually outright say that they're poisonous now. And a scale sphere was something in the original game that counteracts the poison, so you could swim. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to make that cry. That's a one-way door there, so we're not going that way. Hey look! I guess we're right for once.
Just this once.
I'm not completely incompetent, just mostly.
Only for the best of times.
Alright, so I probably need the grapple claw for this next area. Alright, we're changing some controls real quick. Okay, sorry, those were backwards on the menu and it was driving me nuts. Blocked at the Yggdrasil, great. Ice Fire Treetop. How do I capture this? I mean, oh, I don't have that yet, damn it. I get the feeling where everything's kind of highlighted like that, and I wonder if this is going to be one of the puzzles later where you have to name them in a certain order. Might just be a general puzzle or a general guide too. Alright, so I probably need the grapple claw so I can wall jump there. I do kind of like that it tells you which pedestals you've already read, because they stop glowing red afterward. Oh, that was good.
Well, the angry goddess looking at you with red eyes is still mildly disturbing.
I'm just gonna do this right now. We are going to head back up topside, heal myself. And by topside, I mean actually going topside, not going to the completely wrong place there.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Look, I'm competent at this game, I swear, alright? Not really. And it's probably Zelpa telling me that I can heal myself with the hot springs. Yeah, right there. And Zelpa's a creepy pervert still. Alright. Also, welcome everybody, what's up?
Well, there seems to be a fair amount of people watching. Hello, hello.
It's a La-Mulana game, of course.
I didn't know it was actually popular.
Pretty popular, yeah. Oh, God damn it. That was smart. Why do I get the feeling Yahoo Map Reader is some kind of joke that I'm just not gonna get? Is this supposed to be like Yahoo?
I don't know. To my understanding, Yahoo's pretty big in Japan.
So it probably is Yahoo then.
Like, at some point it was bigger than Google, at least for a while. Splash! Yeah, okay, that's... That one pretty quick. All that healing. You really got a lot of years out of that healing, didn't you?
Let's see if it remembered all of my, Don't go there again. Alright. I almost did it again because I was looking around to see, like, what I've already read. Do not approach, which cannot be reached by your hands. Alright, what was... Oh. Ow. Alright, I probably should have seen that coming. And Ankh Jewel already. So that's how you summon bosses in this one, and the Ankh Jewels aren't tied to any one area. So you can theoretically just take your jewel and go fight a different boss if you want to.
I'm not gonna lie, I expected that trapdoor that lowered to just pop back up again and just smash you up against the ceiling.
See, you're learning. This is La-Mulana. The game hates you and wants you to die. Alright, we're gonna save.
It's a wanna be the guy, but actually done more clever.
Pretty much. Like, honestly, I should have expected a trap like that. I also like that the healing spring isn't god-awful slow now, so that's a nice bonus. Alright, so we opened something up over there. I electrocuted myself a few times because I'm good. Jumps face first into the flying rabbit. Completely missed the bat there because I was looking at the eyeball. Like I said, I'm good at this game, I swear.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your experience of the game and say, you know what? I'm gonna go get some sleep next time you die. Let us see how long that takes.
So this is probably referencing the skeleton in the water. Yep. So we're supposed to help out the guy that's trapped in the thing, which I already kind of figured was a puzzle piece anyway.
And was that meant to be a vampire you're helping?
These are like condemned and damned people, is the implication there, so no, but I swear I hit the jump button there. Yep, saw that coming. Alright, had to try it though.
Let us see.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, just... You can tell I was considering whether whipping that would hurt me or not. Alright. I wonder if that's a reference to the boss of the area then. So there's spikes on the ceiling, so there's something going on there.
So you're probably gonna get thrown up.
Alright. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Oh, what is this then? Let us see. Oh. Atatoska, isn't that the Norwegian or Scandinavian squall that runs up on the wall tree?
Sure. That's the first boss that the mini boss that we fought earlier. That was a mini boss though, not a proper boss, because I didn't have to burn an Ocjewel for it. Damn it.
Atatoska, generally considered to mean drill tooth or bore tooth. Runs up and down the wall tree Yggdrasil to carry messages.
I am good at this game. God, I really should plug my controller in and do it this way. I'm actually playing this on the keyboard.
But why would you do that?
So that's how you played the original one. We're gonna give it one more shot. If I don't get it, wait, no, she's not where I wanted to go. I didn't need to talk to her though, so that works out. It's how I played the original, and I just kind of felt like doing it.
Jump enough and throw enough shotguns and someday it will die.
So that's kind of how, honestly, the shurikens in the original game are probably some of the better sub-weapons too. They're cheap to buy, they're effective at what they do, kind of thing. This is probably a booby trap somewhere here, so let's keep moving. Alright. Alright, so we gotta undo the locking mechanism. I wonder if I need the chakram or something at this point. Well, we're gonna try something before I do it. Alright, so getting the skeleton stuck down there wasn't the puzzle. We'll come back to that later. And there's, these are like the cutest derpy enemies. Black Carbuncle. Apparently that's kind of like the why can't I think of his name? Is it Anubis in the original game?
I was gonna venture a guess with you saying Gengar, but sure.
No, Anubis in the original game did continuous damage to you unless you either killed him very quickly, which you could do if you had the right weapon set up, or if you had the Book of the Dead that protected you from him.
Oh.
See, I remember some of the puzzles and things in this original game. I haven't beat the original game, I was terrible at this one. Alright. We're gonna go find that save point, because I don't need to die and do it all over again. Rabbit with the wings of a bird. Since you were asking about those earlier, that's not what I wanted to do. Where's the map?
Honestly, I'm more curious about the space hoppers, but I can always go back and pause it there.
Oh, there's the map, alright. So, I wonder if we need to go down first, because they keep talking about the roots of Yggdrasil. Actually, I know what we need to do. Because we need to make the goddesses cry again.
So you gotta whip them in the eyes.
Oh, the first one broke, so that's... Alright, I gotcha. So there's 2 more of those in here.
That explains the 3-letter setup, I suppose.
And boss fight. Oh, didn't boss fight this time.
Oh, not another rat Tusker.
And a curry joke. That was a joke. Yeah.
Is that a common occurrence in this game?
Alright, I'm just gonna have to be patient on that one. Lameza in the first game liked curry. That's interesting. Those are on a global timer. They keep rotating when you're off screen. Huh.
So the entire dungeon might be running whether you're in the room or not?
Yep. Can't do anything there yet, so we don't need to come over here. We got that open. So we need to find the 3rd statue somewhere. And that means that wasn't the, Oop. Hi, Bat. This is gonna follow me, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It's just a tightrope thing.
Well, that at least saves you some time getting up again.
The trickster sealed by the goddess who invites a world's end shall be cursed to an eternity of poison. Considering the context here, that woman's husband is probably Loki then, because that's a reference to him, the husband, I'm assuming. Which makes me wonder if that's actually the boss then.
And just who would be Loki's wife?
Some kind of frost giant.
I was about to say, he already had the horse husband, so...
Was that Loki?
Loki is
what's up, Nidhogg?
Loki is the mother of Odin's horse.
Ooh, Nidhogg hurts. Alright.
That's actually an interesting attack pattern.
Yeah, we were... They're apparently the... Oh, hey! There's a reference to the first game, too. Oh, except for she doesn't eat curry like Lameza does. She eats sushi, I guess. And then passes out much like Lameza did. Which was actually a puzzle in the Temple of the Goddess. You had to sleep in one of the rooms.
But like you had to pause so that you fall asleep?
Yeah, yep.
That's... like... if they hint at it enough... That's one of those moments in games where it'll feel really rewarding when you get it right, and I just love that kind of stuff.
Alright, so let's get this done.
Don't seem to be in tip-top shape to face off against Nidhogg.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it again. I'm gonna unlock the... Yeah, we'll just do it this way, screw it. I wish there was a better way to heal. Like, it's referencing the first game, it's quicker than it was in the first game, and doesn't change it. I kind of wish you didn't have to come all the way out, dude.
But then the question is also gonna be if whether or not you'll just get items for what you can buy.
In hindsight, I probably should have bought the recorder just so that I had a way to keep notes without having to write it down.
Hindsight's a bitch.
Yep, but whatever. Ah, it's like shredding it really is like shredding Pikachu.
Alright, very angry Final Fantasy Carbuncle.
Oh, they are called... Damn it.
Carbuncles, yeah. What? Carbuncles actually reference to something anyway?
Probably. Just make sure you don't Google the medical carbuncle, because those are kind of horrible.
I'm scared to do so now, I will just Google Carbuncle.
I didn't even need to come back up this way.
That's the medical carbuncle's the first result it offers when you Google carbuncle, so heads up.
How are you supposed to get up there normally? Because you can't climb the... I get the feeling that's actually how you're supposed to do that. It's too consistent not to be. See, this looks like something that should be openable too. I don't know.
Also, as a side note, those Pikachu also really just need to lose some weight. Every time they fall, they seem so exhausted.
Well, you try shooting things out of your forehead, Jim.
I mean, give me a forehead gem first, I suppose.
Nope, jump that wrong. Ouch. And he makes jet noise. Oh, alright.
You died to this fight, I am gonna go get some sleep.
Yeah, I died to it. He's actually kind of a rough fight.
Are you sure it's not an optional boss or something
No,
that you can't just run?
I'm gonna set my controller up here in a second, because this is definitely not the best way to be doing this.
But like, when the boss fight starts and you fall down, do you drop down? Do you just die or?
Nope, you have to restart it.
Ah, okay.
Ah,
Alright,
that doesn't...
for that, I'm gonna go pass out though.
Have a good one.
Cheers everyone, and enjoy the stream. Seems like a fun game.
I wonder if that's what that is there. What? I wonder. I could kill myself again and squish myself. And I'm out of weights, damn it. Oh man, I swear I'm speaking of this game. Alright, if I die on this boss, I'm gonna set my controller up, so I'll take a brief break while I'm doing that. Sorry guys. Yep, alright, so there's just not... You have to duck under that. Alright, give me a second, I gotta go find my controller, I'm gonna plug it in, we're gonna take care of that. So I will be back in probably 2-3 minutes, I apologize for the delay. And we're back. So I'm gonna teleport back out. We're gonna mess around with my controller, get the control set up. Right. That does not seem to want to actually rebind. Alright guys, I apologize. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a quick restart of the game. Alright. This game does not play well with the controller. I do not remember how to turn on big screen mode anymore. The one time I actually wanted to turn it on. Because I get the feeling it's not liking the input, and it's either because Big Picture's controller reading is on, or because it's off, and I don't know which. And of course, the new Steam layout's got awful, so let's mess with that for a minute. Well, their controller settings are better now. Oh, alright guys. I will mess with this later. Looks like I'm sticking with the keyboard for now. That's a level of broken. Alright guys, let me know if this is too loud or if the background noise gets too bad. I apologize, like I said, my AC is kind of a loud one. But this way it's a little bit easier for me to, you know, laugh at my own stupidity here. I'm not gonna lie, if it's already making it easier not trying to press my shift button to talk to you guys, so there's that. Oh, that was special. So was that. I got it right the first time. I swear I'm good at this game. That's interesting. So I don't actually need to switch sides. I do need to, you know, not jack up my jump, but... I got nothing. Oh man, that was so bad. Alright. I'm gonna die before I get to the boss of this route. It is really weird seeing how much more maneuverable in the air she is than Lameza. Wonder if I can just cross over. No. Wonder if I can just cross over early. Would not want to do this boss without the shurikens. He's getting faster now too. Ah, that was closer than I wanted it to be. Pretty sure he'll kill me in one more hit. Yeah, this guy has a ton of health for not being an actual boss. And I'm out of shurikens. Alright, we're just gonna leave. I can't kill the boss right now. Alright, we're gonna head up topside, heal up. I'm gonna buy some more shurikens. I just ran myself out being bad at shooting him. some weights too, it makes it easier. I don't know any of the good farming spots in this one like I did in the original. Oh, and Zelpod gives you money. Not like 30 gold, but I mean, hey. That's probably more than I needed, but whatever. I'd rather have too many than too little. Get the feeling the buckler is just like it was in the original game, and that it was pretty much worthless. So we'll skip on that one. Okay, that's just mean. Kudos to that lineup, though. That's pretty dirty. Oh, that's interesting, too. You don't actually have to kill the boss to open that up. And I can't guarantee you whipping that's going to get me hurt, so we'll not do that right away. Eyes closed on that. Maybe if it's just the snake, it won't hit you. And there's the Ankh. So this is the boss room. I was right in thinking this looked kind of like Empus, Bana, whatever the hell the snake boss is. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, damn it. Feels like I'm missing somewhere obvious that I can go other than here. Get a different sub-weapon or something like that. I can't get that one yet. Nope, can't do anything. Damn it, that was a wasted weight. Figured there would have been more there than just money. There was another secret in the wall there, I think. Alright. So that door seems to imply that you need to beat bosses before you can open any of the doors, rather than certain bosses to open up certain things. Alright, yeah, you can't jump on those like you can ladders. So Castlevania 1 rules. I'm not the only one hearing the clunking noises, right? Like, I'm not going crazy there. Does this shock me? No, but that does. Alright. Don't destroy the column. Okay. I had to try it. Realistically, I probably could have escaped that if I'd just grail pointed out of there, but that's not quite as funny and stupid. At least I found it funny anyway. She's a lot quicker than LeMaza was. I think you needed boots to be moving this... Damn it. I think you needed boots to be moving this quick as LeMaza. Not that I'm complaining, being able to move kind of quickly through the ruins does feel a little bit better. We'll try and beat him again, screw it. Or not. I don't feel like doing it. We were up to what, 30 shuriken hits? Before I ran out last time? Probably about 30, and I didn't kill him, so I'd have to be pretty accurate, or more realistically, less garbage at it. Where we were before, so I need to come down this way, I think is where it was. Talk to her just in case there's a trigger there. Probably should have looked up what her name was just in case I have to come back to her later. Nothing in there. Damn it! Damn it! Go. Since I don't think I explained it at any point in here, the green orbs are experience, full experience bar. The only thing it does is give you a full heal. There's no power-ups or anything for farming enemies. Which, at one point when I was playing the very original, I actually tried to do. Didn't do me any favors. I don't feel like this is gonna throw me into the spikes if I stay on it. So, light will be bestowed upon you. This is probably a lamp of time point. Well, I mean, the game just tells you, hey, it's a lamp of time point. So, some of the mystery is taken out there, guys. To a degree, I kind of enjoy. I think it's probably better for overall game design that you don't have to guess what the hell everything is, but that was kind of the charm of the original. Honestly. Are the one-arm things supposed to be the rats from the first game? Cold steel may pass unscathed. Interesting. Ow. Alright then. And we just opened up a shortcut. And on the spikes? Nope, alright. I'm canting in front of them. Alright, I don't remember the Dance of Life from the first game. It's probably not that answer anyway. It says incanting, and she doesn't exactly talk here, but maybe it's something like this? I know, it was worth a shot. Hey, maybe it solves something later. You don't know. Oh, my luck, I probably make something worse later, though, instead. And by my luck, I mean, that's La-Mulana. What is the point of that laser there, though? That's... So the microchips this time around, instead of being video game references of various sorts, it looks like they're references to Norse mythology? Alright, so we open that up, that's good. So I think our options at this point are to go kill Need a Hug or go mess around with the actual boss. I think those are supposed to be the like kangaroo mice from the first game. Not like exactly them, but and this music kind of now that I'm thinking about it, this reminds me of the Tree of Life area because I can't remember what the actual name is. Is that the Ruins of Life? Need a acquired. Need to be oh, alright. So even if you break that, it doesn't actually permanently break it. That's different than the first one there. Yep, alright. 5 spots for a sigil. Was there 5 in the first one? There was 5 in the first one, wasn't there? The Glyph of the Mother was the last one, I think. Where do I install the chips at? Or does this just give you information on them? Like, in the first game, at this point, I would have found both the Temple of the Sun and the Mausoleum of the Giants and been able to go from there. And the Water Tower, because I can't think of what the hell that's actually called. Sky Spring? Skyward Spring? Oh, Spring in the Sky. Yeah, there we go. If I break at Ozone, then the only way to break it without dying is to warp gate out, and if you warp gate out, it resets the rock. And you can't break it with shurikens or anything. I wonder if there's a different weapon I can use to fix it? It contains the power of the stars is what the thing describes it as. So we probably do need to break it, I just don't know what needs to be done to break it. See, and like right there, this is gonna shock me. So there's the game saying, hey, maybe don't whack random things with your whip, but sometimes you have to whack random things with your whip to unlock some things. So, good luck figuring out which one's which. There's nothing there. Haven't been in here yet. Oh yeah, we have. So I'm gonna have to loop back up and around. Which won't let me do it there. Alright guys, what I'm going to try and do is see if there's any more secrets on the side drop there. If that doesn't, assuming I don't die. If that doesn't yield anything, I will, alright then. I will go see if I can beat the boss or Nidhogg. Because at this point I think one of the two is necessary. I don't think anything opened up here when I unlocked everything last time. I don't think anything's changed. There's something. We didn't do this last time. Oh. Well then. Does that actually... Is that just a quick way through? I bet you that's just a quick way to leave. What's up, new dog? Later, new dog. Alright. awful smart. Yeah, I bet you that's gonna be a double jump puzzle. And none of them drop experience. The game hates me today. Yeah, right, so there was nothing else there because we already been through here. So let's go heal. I'm gonna go fight one of the bosses. I swear there's gotta be another route through somewhere though, and I'm just being blind. And you guys watching see anything that I'm clearly missing, let me know though. I wonder if let's fight the boss first. Because I get the feeling I'm going to want to use all my shurikens on that anyway. Shurikens have been kind of screwed from the first game though. You can't have more than one on screen at a time now. Every damn time. Huh. The rabbit thing's hitbox is actually a lot bigger than you think it would be. Go figure. Like, do they maybe not let you do like you did in the first game? Like, you have to clear certain areas out before to let you do it? That's different. Yep, it's Amphibian or whatever. God, I'm never gonna remember the two-headed snake's name. Wonder if the whip is still 3 damage, was it, in the original? Ah, he's easier than Nidhogg is. That's kind of funny. That's interesting. So the Crystal Skull was in the backside of the Temple of Life? Whatever it was. It's where the Tree of Life was. And Phobos wants it, so we are going to... So those fires are out now. That's also smaller than I thought it was going to be. And let's see if it's quick enough to do it. I don't know if it's one that you actually have to wait or one you can just enter and exit on. So the seals are different this time. Go heal up, I'm gonna save. Just because I don't feel like dying again because I'm stupid. Oh, not that badly hurt. Can you talk? No? Alright. Let's see if we changed any triggers here. Huh. Alright, I thought I saw something over there. I was gonna try and get it. Does he just say the same thing over? Yeah, he does. Alright. So in the original, this is where you would have gotten the stuff you need for a double jump. As up this way. What did you get? You needed the staff in order to beat the guy. And either he dropped double jump or he dropped an item you needed to get double jump. I think he dropped double jump. Yeah, see, all the torch lights are out now. The ones that were in the pillars there. Let's see if this one over here is out. Huh, you know what? I wonder. Nope. Alright. That is incredibly loud over there. Every time. See if they change up what they're saying here. I need this equipped? No, I don't probably need it actually equipped. So yeah, unlike the first La-Mulana, in order to go anywhere else, it looks like you have to... That's interesting. There's graphical distortion on the ground there where you're walking. I wonder if that's a light effect coming later. Music doesn't feel as memorable as it did in the first game. It's not bad in any shape or way, but it kind of just doesn't have the... I don't know if it's just because I got the music turned down either, though. It just doesn't feel as distinct. I'm good at this game, I swear. Alright. So we're gonna have the fairies again. That's gonna be garbage. Hopefully they give you the cartridges you need to do what you did in the first game, and just summon the ones that you want specifically. Interesting. So they're kind of retconning one a little bit? This is probably a key fairy. No, it's not a key fairy. Which fairy is this one going to be? I don't remember what the red ones were explicitly. I get the feeling those are dark elves. That's an interesting incarnation of the Valkyrie there. And the fairy disappeared. Oh, she's the healing fairy. Alright, so... Alright, those are very frustrating enemies to fight in this kind of a room. Not gonna lie. That'll help a little bit. They don't do a lot of damage at least, but... See, no wonder this is a puzzle solution here, too. I'll take a screenshot of that. Ah, I should have seen that. Specialized software. Oh, you know what? I think I go to that school. I bet you I can go to the, Hedden? Whatever the dude's name was. I should know that. That's the headless dude from God of War 4 too, if I remember the cutscenes right. But hey. So that's Tyr. Is he not gonna land again? Probably not. Well, we just killed Odin's messengers. And got the origin sigil. Let's not go flipping random shit. That's probably gonna get me killed. Alright, so that's probably opened up a bunch of stuff. I bet you we can go back to the other area. Oh, we'll test that theory real quick now since I about died. I don't know why I did walk back over there every time. Roots of Yggdrasil. Alright. It's not like you get a guidance for memorability, man. Let's see, where did we see the sigils? There's one back left where... Actually, that's another area we can get to. I want to know why that torch went out. That's got to be something significant too. Either that or just let me know the boss in the area is dead. Yep, that is the same sigil. Nope, nope. This is reminiscent of the intro to Temple of the Sun, I think. I kind of like this song. This one's not bad. The slime spitters that are recognizable. A salamander-looking critter that's... Oops. Mayan mythology, huh? Alright, so you can't sink in this one without the anchor, probably. The older one, you couldn't sink very quickly. Makara. First game was what? Egyptian, Mayan. And the slimes have new tricks. Naga, so that's going to be Indian mythology. As I'm really remembering my mythology stuff wrong. Ah, that's a new effect too. We need to... I wonder if you need like chakram for that. Was it chakram that went on the floor? No, it was the rolling dagger. I don't remember if the rolling dagger was in the remake or not though. I think that might have been an original weapon. Ah, that's kind of cool. Also, ow. You can actually see where the, where in relation to the, platform you're at. That was not the most graceful display of, throwing things. I really miss the La-Mulana 1 shurikens where you can throw 3 at a time. I wonder if that's going to be an upgrade later. I kind of like that little detail right there where you can see where the platform is. Alright, the elephants there, they were in the first game. I wonder if they still jump at you. Let's see. Point down here. Let's see if this is a trap. Probably not. Probably is. So we're going to be dealing with Frey. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a bastardization of Freya, which would have been one of the Valkyrie. Alright, you know what, we're gonna back up top before I die again. I'm gonna go look around for sigils around the area. It is a classic Metroidvania, so unlock everything and go look around again. I don't know if there were any sigils in the La-Mulana part of the ruins, so we'll go take a quick look through there and see how many people recognize any of that. And while I'm doing this over here, let's save up, and also, I think this is where I can get that. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not, but we'll find out. I think this has got the shurikens and the weights in it. And scanner. We're going to need the pepper at some point, probably. Or they're screwing with you like they, you know. In the first game you used it to, unlock one of the puzzles by making a statue sneeze. Don't think too hard about that. So it's a reusable item. Not what I was expecting. And storyline-wise, La-Mulana's a tourist trap now. As the Grail Point being replaced by La Mesa, or not La Mesa, Zelpa there kind of gives away. There's something up there. How do we get up there? That is something new up there that wasn't there before. I'll try one thing real quick. And I'm running low on shurikens again. And apparently the elders are just screwing with each other now. Probably need double jump for that. There's spring in the sky, but we can't get to it. Kinda wish I could look at the numbers again and see if they line up, because all of the zones were actually numbered in the La-Mulana language. Which was necessary because later on you had to calculate math based on the La-Mulana's language, and from there you would that's how you got the iron whip, the ball, chain and ball whip, whatever, the super upgraded one. I don't know if I remember what it's actually called at this point, but here's the puzzle. So there's platforms here. That's kind of interesting. All right. Mausoleum of the Giants again. So just need to, yeah, see, you can kind of see the letter, the tile there that explains that, yeah. I can English. The difficulty booster tablet's still here, by the way. I don't know if anybody was here for that, but they even joke about it being moved and still cursed. So, hey, if you want to make this game even harder. This game was not unfairly hard usually, though. Like, it's the instant death traps you should see coming most of the time. And the ones you don't usually make you laugh too hard to care, so hey. I wonder if you get boots or something to let you climb those, because it looks like there's a couple of places where you can. Can't climb him anymore. So I don't want me up there yet. Like I said, I get the distinct feeling a lot of this I'm gonna need. You know, all this effort, there's probably no reason to, because I'm betting you that I'm not gonna get any glyphs that weren't in the original game. This is where that first boss showed up, though. You fight the squirrel a few times. Oh, he's got something to say now. Oh, nothing useful. Was that the fire temple to the left there? That was either fire. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the fire temple area. I'd know if I went through it in the other game. Alright, well, I apologize for that waste of time, but it's worth checking out just in case you missed it earlier. I'll go checking around for other places to get myself killed. Gonna do a quick scan around for more glyphs, though. 'Cause I think there was one top right as well. There was, but I can't do anything with it. That isn't the right glyph? No, it's not. See, that one's not out now. Is there a glyph over here, or was it something else? No, this is not what I was thinking of. Is it further up? Oh, we can't jump that one. Oh, guys, I apologize, but this is a blind run. Considering the game just came out, I don't think there's going to be any guides yet anyway, but... if it gets too bad, I will make a second save file or something like that and do some off-screen later. Just so it's not completely incompetent, just mostly incompetent. There's one of them. Oh, hey, I wonder... I'm terrible with the knife again. Really? Stick your knife down there. Damn it, Lameza. Whatever her name is, actually. That would have been kind of clever if you used your knife to pop that open. Well, not clever per se, but it would have made sense or something, alright? Let's see if the knife is the same as it was in the first game, where it's a higher damage in exchange for... That was dumb of me. In exchange for much shorter range and that kind of a weird swing. So in the first game, Lameza kind of did a different swing. He reached out and downward with it, so you could actually kill bats while jumping through the air like that. She doesn't swing it high enough to hit bats while jumping, which is kind of a problem, actually. Also, interestingly, hitting grail points doesn't seem to be a quick save anymore. It used to be in the first one, so when you die, you would go back to that when you last hit it. Saved you a little bit of headache. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Alright, we're just gonna teleport back. I don't think there's anything else here for now. Let's go to Anthem. Nope, doesn't seem to do any extra damage. Or if it does, it's minimal. Oop, I betcha. And she's not strong enough to push it on her own. Oh! So how do we get over there to... Yep, figured that. Alright. Oh, that was dumb. Ah. Every damn time. Might be at a dead end in this area for now. Damn it. Oh, the dagger is stronger. By one swing. It doesn't swing much faster than it used to. Call it from there. We're gonna go to the other zone. See if maybe the Divine Fortress has something for us. Oh, you know what? I know what we need to do. We need to go to the roots here. And I need to remember where the damn head is. Because I think the Crystal Skull is the mantra that we needed. Every time. It's not down. It was down this way. Alright. The mirror. And camping in front of the boss will trigger a response. Alright, I didn't actually do anything, so I don't have the right skull yet, probably. That was the actual puzzle? Really? I don't know in this game, I'm kind of lucky that didn't swing the other way and just squish me. Oh, that's not our sigil down there. I wonder if that's another sigil. Alright. This game seems to have a thing for doing things in threes. Couldn't be reached by your feet. Be careful you don't get pinched. I don't think I got the tool. I think you need to go from ow. I think you need to go from above. This is where I thought I was gonna moon. There's nothing there. Yep, that is just a save record. Alright. That tablet's probably a reference to the, well, not a reference to, but similar in the puzzle to the first game where you had to translate certain pedestals in order to unlock more of the language so that you could actually do the final couple of puzzles. I don't remember if those actually acted as a trigger or if they were just the clues that you needed. Okay, do I have the right... Is that the right one that I've got? No, that's not even the right sigil, so I can't do anything with it anyway. I think I've already been in here. I'm probably just being dumb and forgetting that. This looks new, however. And it is. Deeper into the ruins we go. And we're in Valhalla. That looks like a cutesified version of the Risk Rain Imp. And that enemy's got the exact same sound file as the harpies from the first game. And those who bury their souls within an ankh is tied to its guardian. Is that a walking or... Yes, it is. At least it's not the llama things from the first game that had a very similar attack. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, an error. So the guy that we freed earlier probably wasn't the best guy to free. Seems to be the theme of the game. Alright, so... So we're on the backside here. So there is not any teleporting to this particular area. And I bet you I'm gonna die. Alright, don't do that then. Oh god. Please don't let this be the infinite corridor again. I don't have to try and figure out which order of the thrones to touch. Please don't be that same puzzle. So that's gonna be interesting. So the red eye. So I keep looking at chat instead of the game there, I guess. The red eye looks like it's gonna do damage to you if you pick loot up. Is my guess. That is a tanky piece of corn. That is animation on that goat. Can't the him and miniature representing heaven in front of the bust of the mirror here in this room, the path leading below here. Probably should have memorized that one. Oop, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at Nibiru. So that one's just a promise or a threat. Well, let's see if this kills me. You know what? We're not going to go that way for now. That's probably a endurance match area. Well, at least I don't have to make myself small to get big. Or whatever the hell that puzzle. Speaking of the pepper joke or the pepper puzzle from the first game a while back, that's actually what you needed it for. That is a duck. I have no idea what that puzzle does, but we'll, I don't have enough health to get back over there. Ah, that's not good. Wonder if you need a waterproof tablet. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna have to, So while you're on the backside, you can't teleport out anymore. Actually, wait, I might be able to. I wonder if I... Yeah, there it is. Alright. It's like, wait a minute, there's a way to do it. Alright. That's interesting. It's actually letting me teleport to the backside tablet, which means it's not the way I thought it was. Alright. Yeah, we can't do that fight yet. I got you, game. Let's go buy a bunch of, I don't think I've got enough money for shurikens left after buying the duck game. Yeah, I've only got 7 gold left. We'll keep exploring here for a bit. However, we won't be going back that way because it's backcountry. Oh, can't shoot those fireballs. Damn it. Amazing how fast you forget, like, hey, there's a puzzle there. Or a trap there. Oh, I guess you don't have to climb up there for that. I did that wrong. Doesn't matter, I don't think you can avoid damage jumping down that. Oh yeah, definitely would not have made that swim. It's a good thing I didn't actually try. Alright then. That was a mean trap. Even by this game's standards, that was kind of a mean one. Let's see. Yeah, you can't do the jump that you could in the first game. Probably just because of where that's angled. First game there was a couple of spots you had to do kind of a wonky half jump in order to I need the shield for this probably. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to buy some shurikens. I can probably kill that vase and find out what's over there. Or if I get lucky, someone will drop a stack of 10 for me. Gotta remember where the store was in here, though. That was, duck was over here, and then I can teleport out and back in. Alright, we're gonna have to go up top, buy some shurikens, I guess. I'm walking all the way back, not doing that. So we're gonna go break that. If that doesn't work, we'll go back to one of the front side areas. So... Can't do anything there yet. Oh, that's it? I feel kind of ripped off there. Can you just not jump through those anymore? Alright, we're not gonna go there anymore. We don't have anything we can do here yet, it seems like. Not without more shurikens anyway, because there's no way to do that boss effectively. We'll go back to Adlin for now. Kosugi was your father in one? There's a switch behind the wall. So the rolling dagger probably is back, looking at that. Alright, so yeah, you just have to trigger those and bolt away. You can't even try and run straight through them. At least not without a speed upgrade of some kind. Saying there's a secret in here somewhere, I just don't know how to trigger it. You know what? I wonder. Blind runs La-Mulana. Always comedy. I think I see what I need to do. That's not, you know, die to those things every time. Nope, that's just a ledge. Alright. So we definitely can't do anything there. We can't do anything there. Guys, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go off screen, farm some money, and get the shurikens I need. Because I think we need shurikens in order to progress anywhere at this point. Thanks for sticking it out. I apologize, it kind of slowed down at the end there. Not gonna lie, I kind of completely lost. Usually you've got a little bit more flexibility in where you can go in these in this game, so kind of expecting not to be stuck in just one area. Either way, have a good night. Thanks for watching.